Alrighty, can you, good luck. There was no word wickedness. Okay.
Okay guys, so get out your writer's notebooks.
They're the same, yeah.
Okay, so get out your writer's notebooks.
Yeah, get out the ones you're gonna turn in today.
I have a question.
Yeah. Is this like your whole life or like one story?
Yeah, so I'll explain it real quick. So what you guys write about is just a paragraph about any story from your life. It's just a paragraph, so you don't need to write a novel, you know. We'll give you like 3 minutes, okay? One more minute. More seconds. Okay. Does anybody have a story they want to share that they wrote about? No? Maybe? Okay. What was your name? Tessa.
On the 4th of July, I was in a parade. My softball team won first in the city, except in the state. We gave out candy, and I saw my friends, and after everyone went to the carnival, and then I went to my sister's.
Okay, that sounds like an awesome day. Was it good? That's awesome. That was great writing too. So, like what Ms. Hall talked about today, we're going to talk about something called participle phrases, but I'm going to show you an example from my writing that I wrote just last night. It says, one day I was watching TV when a commercial came on about skateboards. I thought to myself, man, having a skateboard would be awesome, but just don't got the money. Yo. So from that day I decided to start saving up until I reached my goal of buying a skateboard. Then I bought a skateboard. Okay? So while I consider myself like a decent writer, I kind of think my paragraph's a little boring. Have any of you guys ever, been reading something or writing something and you just thought, man, it's kind of boring? Happens all the time, right? So today we're going to talk about something that's going to help us write better. That's going to help be more interesting. And what I want you guys to do, can somebody read these sentences for us? All right, what was your name? Hayden. Go ahead. These are all different quotes from different books.
Cleared his throat loudly. He stepped out from behind the bookshelves. Spencer took a half an hour swimming in one of the pools, which was filled with seasonal rain, waiting for the pursuers to catch up to him. Standing there in the middle of the street, Marty suddenly thought of Halloween, of the winter and snowballs, of the schoolyard. One time, when I was in a blind in a tree, waiting motionless for a game to wander by, I dozed off and fell 10 feet to the ground, landing on my back.
Perfect. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed this, but there's something that's in common in each of these sentences. So read through these, and then when you figure out something that's in common, raise your hand. Yep. No? Each of them have a capital letter. Period. Yeah?
They have
Apostrophes, that's right. They have quotation marks, right? Yeah?
They all have commas.
They all have commas. Perfect. Yep. They all have letters? Astute. Very good. So I like what you said. You said they all have commas. Can anybody, where those commas are at, let me show you this PowerPoint. So you see the things I have in bold? Clearing his throat loudly, swimming in one of the pools which was filled with seasonal rain, standing there in the middle of the street, waiting motionless for game to wander by, landing on my back. These are called prepositional phrases, okay? Participle phrases. Can anybody tell me what a participle is? Don't worry, I'm not really expecting an answer. But a participle is this little word right here, like landing or waiting or standing, swimming, clearing. What do each of those have in common? Yeah?
they have an
The ing, right? The ing words. Yeah?
They have two verbs.
Yeah, so it's a verb, and then you put an ing at the end, right? And so, but what I want you really to notice is what these do to the sentence. So the first sentence, clearing his throat loudly, he stepped out from behind the bookshelves. If I just said he stepped out from behind the bookshelves, what does that ing do to that sentence? Yeah?
It makes it so much that he's doing something wrong before he stepped out from there.
Yeah, so it's like consciously like, oh man, I'm stepping out. Can anybody tell me what this is from? I'll tell you. Harry Potter.
I knew.
Oh, you knew it? Okay. So yeah, so it's like, it's telling you more about the characters, telling you more about Harry Potter walking out from behind the bookshelves. What about that last sentence? Can anybody tell me that book? Hunger Games. I don't have to do any of it. So what are the ing words, the ing phrases do to this sentence? So one time I was in a, what if it just said, one time when I was in a blinded tree, I dozed off and fell 10 feet to the ground. Is that a complete sentence? It is, right? But what do those ing words do to that sentence? think you're on the right track. It's like describing more about what was happening to Katniss, right? Like she was waiting motionless, so she probably was like barely breathing, and then because she was barely breathing, what happened? Or she was so focused, what happened? I dozed off, which means she fell asleep, right? And because of that, she landed on her back. So, participle phrase, you take a verb and you add an ing or an ed to it. That's like past. So you could do the same thing with those sentences. Instead of clearing his throat loudly, it could be cleared his throat loudly, or swam in one of the pools. So ing or an ed to the end of a word. Participles act like adjectives. They modify sentences. So they really just give like more detail about a noun or a pronoun. And did you guys notice that participle phrases can go just about anywhere in a sentence? Like look back here. We have participle phrases at the beginning of the sentence, some in the beginning, some at the end, some in the beginning and the end, middle and the end. They can go anywhere. Okay? So, I want you guys to take a look at this picture. What do we see? Yeah?
People at the coffee shop.
People at a coffee shop, okay. What else? Yeah? They're unemployed, they don't have a job. That's perfect. Yeah?
Back in the day.
Back in the day, what do you think is, can anybody think about like maybe this time period? Yeah, Great Depression, stock market crash. Perfect. Does it look cold? Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys a sentence here about this picture. It's over here. The group of people wait for food. So this is a good sentence, right? Makes sense. The group of people wait for food. That's describing what's going on in this picture, right? Okay. But now let's think of some participle phrases that we could use to make it more interesting. So the group of people waiting for food. So let's add a participle to this sentence specifically. So let's keep the group of people waiting for food. Wait for food. What else can we put in this participle phrase? Do you want to see the picture again? Oh, I kind of can see it. So think of a verb. Let's take the verb to stand. Now, how do we make that a participle phrase? What do we have to add to stand? Stand. Standing. So we can say standing in the cold, maybe. So standing in the cold. The group of people with food. What does that participle phrase do to that sentence? It's cold, yeah, right? So it makes you kind of be put in that situation, right? What other participle phrase can we put to this sentence?